Hey y'all, it's your girl Ashley Key, and I am back with Brunching with Ashley Key. Well, today I have a very special guest, my sister. This is her second time writing her book. I remember when I told that girl, I tell it to everybody, but I remember when I told her, I was like, you have a story. I said, Cammie, are you gonna write with me? And she was like, I don't have no story. I don't have nothing to say. And the girl was up all night tossing and turning. They want to call me at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning because God was dealing with her that she actually did have a story. This was the first time she wrote. And so she decided, she bust out crying, and she was trying to figure out why she was going through certain things in her life is because she really did have a story. Well, I'm so proud to say that this is about to be her second time writing. So I'm so excited. I'm proud of my sister because she is really stepping into her greatness. She is an amazing mother. She's an amazing wife. She's an amazing sister, daughter. She's just amazing. She's a grandma, a me mom. So I'm just so excited about her actually like really stepping into her greatness. And she helped me. She's amazing. She's the one that helped me with my staffing agency. She helped me with all of my stuff. I call Amy about 10 times a day. If she don't answer, she know I'm blowing up her phone. I'm calling her again. So she don't even understand that she also pushes me too. Because sometimes when I don't feel like I have nobody to talk to, I know if I call my sister, she's gonna answer the phone and we'll talk. And we both been doing this together too with our dad. So we both been on this journey together. So y'all, I'm so excited to be interviewing my big sister, Cammie Nicole. Even though I probably the big sister, okay? She's my big sister in age, but I'm the big sissy, okay? But anyways, let me introduce her. Cammie is the wife of Kyle Washington of 3 years, and together they share a blended family of 8. I forgot to tell y'all that my sister got a lot of kids. But I love her. They all taken care of. Okay. So she has a blended family of 8 children and 1 grandson. Cammie learned how to survive at an early age when she became a teenage mother at the age of 16 and graduated high school while she was pregnant with her second child. Despite everything that she went through, and she did not allow it to stop her from becoming the person that God had planned for her life. By the age of 26 years old, Cammie had a total of 6 children and 2 failed marriages. She decided to further her education in finance and obtain her bachelor's degree in 2015. Cammie is an international best-selling author of Creative for Greatness. She is also the CEO of CB's Fast Tax Service. Um, and girl, I don't know how which Laughing Gus something notary, some French name, but not mess with y'all. But and business consultant and operating partner, yes, of Exceptional Healthcare Staff in Houston, Texas. Cammie and Kyle also share ownership of CK Washington Trucking Services with a growing fleet. Her mission is to empower other women that has been through something similar in their life and to never give up. Her goal is to empower young women and teenage mothers to never give up on their dreams nor themselves. I'm going to let Cammie further introduce who she is. You know, each and everybody that's tuned in. After this break, we're going to take a commercial break, and I'm going to bring Cammie on, and I'm going to just let her tell y'all who she is. But like I said, she is amazing. That's my sister. I love her so much. I can't go a day without talking to her 10 times or more. Okay. So we're going to take this break, and then I'm going to bring Cammie Nicole on. Hey,
Hey
Cammie.
y'all, hey sissy.
Girl, yes. I said, I can't wait to bring my sissy on. This is my first time, y'all, interviewing her. And I'm glad to be interviewing her on Brunching with Ashley Key.
Yes,
Girl, you
I'm so
showed up.
excited to be here with you. Even though I was sick and under the weather and tired, but baby, I'm here. I
I'm
was
laughing
ready
at
for
her.
you on Sunday when I had my makeup done.
I could tell because you look like you over there posing for the camera to figure out which angle. But yes, thank you so much, Cammie, for being on Brunching with Ashley Key. So I want you to introduce yourself and tell everyone a little bit about who Cammie Nicole is. I kind of briefly told them, but I want you to tell them what are you doing and everything you have in the making.
Okay. Again, my name is Cammie Nicole, Washington times two. Um, I am a mother of eight, six biological, two stepchildren, a grandmother of one, which I love to death, my little grandbaby. Um, right now, we reside in the city of Pearland, Texas. We relocated here after the hurricane in Lake Charles in 2020. Right now, what I have in the making, I have my tax business. I have La Fidelite, notary and business consulting, and that is loyalty in French. I also share a trucking business with my husband, as well as the franchisee of Exceptional Healthcare Staffing Agency of Houston, Texas. I am also recently a new state employee. I am now doing caseworker workmanship with the state of Texas. Um, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I can't travel as much anymore because now I'm obligated, but it's okay.
All that in a nutshell, girl. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to ask you this first question. First of all, thank you again for trusting me again with your second story, becoming another, just even having you on this journey with me. Y'all, Cammie is a big major factor too, also with Babes and Boost Empowerment
Oh, I
Organization.
forgot
So
about Babes and Boots. Can't forget about
yes,
Babes and
that's
Boots.
that's something big right there. Okay,
Okay.
that's a movement, and Cammie plays a big part in Bays and Boots. So I just want to thank you so much for every time y'all I have an idea or something. Cammie be ready to go. Cammie and my mom was one of the two people that supported me on the journey when I started speaking. I'm way in New York. They right there behind by my side. I remember I'm on stage speaking with Les
I'll
Brown,
drink to that.
and I'm over here panicking. And I'm about to have a panic attack, and she over here, girl, get it together. Is she the one? When I got on that stage, I looked at her, and she the one that kind of made me just go ahead and speak because I was really nervous. So I thank God for my support system, my mom and my sister. Like they have been there for me, and I'm grateful for that. I love them both so much. So I love you, Cammie, for always being there. Anytime I have an idea, you like, okay, let's do it. Like she just, and I'm always over here
Be
creating.
ready. Let's go. What you want to do now? Let's do this. Come on.
we don't
Let's
we
go.
don't even know how it's gonna happen. And thank you, brother-in-law Kyle, for allowing her to come with me and travel with me and just be there anytime I have something going on. Because I'll be like, Kim, I'm going here. She right there with me. I'm going here. She right there with me. Like she ain't got no family. But thank you so much for allowing her to really be by my side because everybody need that support system. Everybody need that the people that could keep them pushing and they don't have to really go alone. So thank you so much for that, Kim. But my first question is, how did you balance being a mother, running your business, being working like with the child care services, child protection services, case management, and writing your story? It's a lot. It's a lot required. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all this too. In being a daughter, because me and Cammie life just did a whole transition over the last 8 months or something like that with our father, and we both had to try to be there. And I can't say it's been easy. And I thank God that my dad do have two daughters that's really by his side to help him and don't give up. Even though we be over here, Cammie was over there. Like I said, don't cry, Cammie. But Cammie, we both be feeling a little overwhelming. But to have each other pushing each other and hey, we got this. We can't give up. So how were you able to balance all that you got going on and still write your story?
It was hard. It was definitely hard, especially being tax season and then trying to pick up new clientele for my business and consulting business, and then trying to go and work. Oh man, and being a mother and being a wife. I'm sorry, honey. I know I don't cook every day, but I tried. And then like you say with dad, it was really hard, but because of you, I had that extra push. Cammie, you need to get your story in. You're the last one having it. I'm like, oh my God, Chris, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. So it was definitely hard. It was a struggle, and until up until today, even to do this interview, it was a struggle because of what we've been going through. Like it's just been an emotional roller coaster. But I'm thankful that we have each other to push each other. I have mom, I have my husband. Shamika is another major supporter that pushes me as well. So I'm thankful for it, and thankful for all of you all.
Oh yes, Shamika is another sister from another mother. Thank you, Ruth, for letting us borrow Shamika as our
Okay.
sister. Okay, if you're on, Ruth, thank you for letting us borrow Shamika, because Shamika is those are the two that I will call, like I said, about 15, 20 times a day. I will if one don't answer, I'm calling the next one. And I'm like, somebody will answer the phone. But if I got something to say, I'm like, if they don't answer this phone, I bet you they're on the phone together. But yeah, thank you so much, Ruth, for letting us borrow Shamika as our sister because that is our girl. She is a great support system. Um, my next question is, what is your title, and how did you come up with that title? Like the title of your chapter in the book. What made you come up with that title?
The name of my title is Becoming One with God's Gifts. And the reason I came up with that title is because I feel like I became a mother, a teenage mother at a very young age. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't want to complete school. I just didn't know. I didn't know. So it didn't stop. It kept coming. I kept having them. I kept having them. I kept having them. So I had to come to a place in life where I can't give up because now I'm not only living for myself, I'm living for these young ones that's looking up to me. So I had to become one and treasure my gifts that God had given me. And everything I do it for them.
Okay. Yes. And like I said, Cammie is really doing an amazing job. She raised four boys. That's a lot of boys. It takes a strong woman to raise some sons. So I love it. You doing this, sis. If I'm gonna give you your flowers, I've been today, tomorrow, and every day. You are doing it. To say when you said a
You
blended
too,
family of
sis.
eight. Yeah, when you said a blended family of eight, people were like, "Oh my God, that's a lot of kids," but y'all really
It
doing it.
is. Yeah.
Y'all are really
And
doing it,
thank God
and
they're grown.
yeah, girl, and it
Oh,
was hard, like especially raising them when they was young, but you did it. You really
it
raised those
was.
kids.
And I do. I have to give props where it's due. And I thank my oldest kid's dad, for stepping in and being there for them. um, Helping me raise them, Darius as well. So I did have a great support system. Even when I moved from Lake Charles to Houston to Atlanta, wherever I wanted to go, like you said, I'm always there for you. You and Mama was always there for me because I'm like, okay, I want to go here. Y'all got them, okay. So thank you also for your support.
Yes. That's what it's all about. Like I said earlier, y'all, that's why you have to really love on the people that's really there for you. Because some people don't really have nobody there. And it don't even have to be like a family member, a sister or a mother. It could be a close friend, somebody you probably just met a few weeks ago, a few months ago, a year ago. Recognize when you have those genuine people that's there for you because it do take a tribe to keep pushing and walking into your purpose because
It does.
everything that I am doing, I feel like I couldn't do it if I didn't have my mom or my sister, Shamika, you know, the people, my son, the people that's close to me that's really pushing. It get hard sometimes and I want to give up. And I have to get motivated by my sister. She'd be like, girl, and I'll be sitting there sometimes crying, but she would sit there and push me. The encourager need encouragement too. So I thank God for the words of advice, things that Shamika hadn't told me, you know, Cammie, like it's just it takes a tribe to just keep pushing. Oh, and Sade too, is she on? Because Sade is my little boo. Her and her little clique be pushing me too. I be like, y'all got this energy out of this world.
Maybe they will pull something out of you that you don't know you have.
Girl, yes. I say don't get them started because they gonna be like it's go time. They create this group chat. They got about 100 text messages in there. I'm like, let me get caught up. But I
Right?
love the women that God is surrounding me with that's gonna continue to push us. You know, we push each other into our purpose. So my next question is, you know, what is the foundational scripture that you use throughout your life to help you overcome obstacles and step into your greatness? What was the scripture that you will often reflect back on? Because somebody's listening and they feel like they can't go anymore. They feel like they don't have a support system. They feel like giving up. But I want you to encourage them the foundational scripture that you use to really continue to stay the
I
course.
always stood on walk by faith and not by sight, 2 Corinthians 5:7, because I just feel like I can't see it, but I know if I do it, God gonna take care of me. So I didn't uprooted my kids plenty of times when I was younger and say, hey, I'm moving. I'm going. I went all the way to Atlanta 2 times and didn't have a job and took my kids. Hey, we're gonna make it because you know what? God promised me this. He said it's a promised land. So never underestimate his faith, and that's what I always do about. Walk by faith and not by sight. Because without him, nothing is possible. And he's always made it possible for me. So
Okay, so my next question is I like that a walk by faith and not by sight because that's big. And like you said, when you went to Atlanta, like you said, you uprooted your family and went, girl, me and mama followed behind right behind you. So like we didn't even know. You know, mama came back, but I stayed out there and that was like the biggest decision that was a good decision that I made because when I went to Atlanta, I was exposed to more. And that's when I came back home. I wanted to do more. You couldn't hold me down. I was like, oh no, I gotta do something. I gotta do something.
different
Because
mindset.
yeah, it was definitely a different mindset. We from the country. I had never been exposed to that type of life. But moving to Atlanta, then I'm 19 years old. Moving to Atlanta at 19, and it was because of you. You know, because if you would have never went out there, we would have never went out there. So, you
Hmm.
know, we be pushing each other. You know, I was 19 years old, and I'm like, I want me my big sister in ATL. And didn't even know that right there opened up my mind to so much more. Because when I came back home, I was like unstoppable. It was something that
A
ignited me.
firecracker.
Baby, I've been on since I was 19. I had up, down, but I ain't about to stay down.
Okay.
But I love that. So that is so powerful. I've been telling everybody this when I tell them about, hey, you got a story. You know, my sister, I start telling you as an example about your story. I say, yes, my sister felt like she didn't have a story. So I want you to tell everybody like what made you sit on your story for so long. Because you told me you didn't even think you had a story until I told
I
everybody you had
did.
at 2, 3 in the morning. I'm like, what the heck she calling for? But I want you to tell everybody what you told me because somebody out there probably feel like they don't have a story. So I just want you to
So
explain.
last year, or when was that? 2021 is when you decided you wanted to write your first Creative for Greatness. And you like, Kim, you got a story. You got a story. I'm like, girl, I don't have no story. What kind of story do I have? What story do I have? I had 6 kids and 5 baby daddies. I don't have a story. I don't have a story. I didn't feel like it didn't matter to me because I kept walking. I kept moving on in my life. And my main focus was to take care of my kids. So I'm like, I don't have a story. But you came to me and you told me I had a story. No, okay. I God came to me and he woke me up. I think it was July 12th of 2021. Oh my God, I cannot go back to sleep. He said, baby girl, you have a story and you need to tell your story because that's the only way that you're going to be able to start your healing process. And I remember talking to LaShonda and she was like, Cammie, yes, you have to talk about it so that you can begin to heal. And I'm like, oh my God. But God would not let me go to sleep. I was up all night, all morning. And Kyle, I started walking around. Kyle woke up like, you okay? I started crying. And I'm like, okay, God, I hear you. I hear you. But he brought it to me to make me realize that I really did have a story and it really did affect my life. I never knew that. I just thought it was just life. I thought it was just me living life and moving on with my life and taking care of my kids, and that was something I was supposed to do. I didn't know. Hey, I didn't know I was supposed to love again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was that was it. Then again, when you did this vision challenge this year, I wasn't obedient. God told me, and that's the thing, you have to be obedient to his word. And whenever we ask God for something, we have to be willing to accept what he's going to tell us. And he had been coming to me and telling me that I needed to speak out to the people that hurt me. And I'm like, okay, God, I'm gonna do it or whatever. It had been haunting me for a while. And then when we started this vision challenge, and I think the first day it was about forgiveness. I can't exactly remember, but it was just confirmation that I needed to reach out to the people that I felt that I was betrayed by, um, to let them know that I had forgiven them because I didn't want to continue walking in my purpose and my blessings to continue to be blocked or however you want to say it. But I just feel like I wasn't walking in full capacity of my purpose because I was holding on to all of the grief from the betrayal. So I was obedient, and when I did that another day, he kept me up all day. I'm reaching out to everybody that I felt that betrayed me. I'm sorry, I forgive y'all. Look, I don't care what y'all have to say. I'm doing this for me and for my peace. So you can keep all of your excuses to yourself because I feel like I was gonna relapse. I don't want to relapse. Just take my apology. I mean, my me. Just accept it with me. With just I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it was a big relief. So yes, I'm excited to write my second story because it kind of go hand in hand with my first story. So that was something else that I wanted to get out, because I know a lot of people probably struggle with that as well. Because I talk to people every day that is a single parent and don't know what to do. Grown women, young women, teenagers, and they don't know what to do. And I wish that I can help the next person to make it through it because it's not easy.
Yes, and I love that. And the reason why I wanted you to share your story, Cammie, because I have really watched you just flourish. I really have watched you become a better person. When you said you started forgiving everybody, like, everybody's not perfect, but I have really seen that you have grown into a different woman because you let some of that go. And like you said, it was the start of your healing process. And even though you dealt with this for so long, your healing process literally just started when you in 2021. So we don't know how long it's gonna take to be fully healed, but I
Right.
already see you change. I already see a difference because you decided to write. And I told everybody, I tell your testimony all the time because sometimes people don't even know they're sitting on stories, they're sitting on betrayals, depression, anxiety, lack, or something that happened in their life that turned their back on them or did them wrong. And they don't even know that it all starts with that's where you're healing. That's why people always tell you to go talk to a psychologist, go talk to a therapist, go talk to a counselor. They always tell people to go talk to somebody like that when they're going through something because a lot of times that's how you heal. But if people don't know, writing your story, writing it out is how you really heal because now you're taking it from the inside and you put it on paper and now you're really seeing, oh my God, I really was hurt. I really do have a story. I really, can make an
Mm-hmm.
impact,
Yep.
So I'm glad that you decided to write your story. But I got told everybody, this girl called me at some 4 and 3 in the morning. Did she tell everybody? I was like, God darn it, what did I start?
Oh my God. Wake up, Ashley. Wake up, Ashley
I'm
Key.
like, I know you had a story, but girl, be calling me at 4 in the morning. Talking about you can't
Baby,
sleep.
put in them comments what time she called me all
No.
through the night.
I know because it's something that's on my mind. I will call y'all at 3
Waking
or
my
2.
poor husband up, they gotta be up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You calling me at 2.
I know. Hey, Kim, I gotta tell you this. Hold on.
I might forget. Answer the phone. Wes? Okay.
I'm texting if you don't answer. Just answer right quick, please. Yeah, I only do that to my sister and Shamika and my mom. Oh, and my sons. Like I will tell y'all, you better answer the phone. Like I don't be just blowing people's phones up. Oh, Tiffany, I'll be calling her too. I'm like, Tiffany, answer. But yeah, so that I'm excited you're telling your story again. Um,
And it's not the
best
same story. So please, people, do not think it's the same story. As I posted yesterday, everybody may see that smile on the outside, but they don't see the frown on the inside. And my story continues. So please get creative for greatness. Babes and Boots edition that will be launched next month. Because trust me, my story will continue because guess what? I'm going to keep on elevating.
elevating, baby, elevating. And like I told y'all, every one of these ladies came with these photos. When y'all see the photos, y'all gonna be like, oh yes, look at them, baby. They not only
Girl,
telling their
I'm telling
stories, they're
you.
telling.
And you trying to embarrass me talking about Cammie. You gonna be the only one down there still with your little boots on. I had to go get mine.
She
I hope you
had to
sent it
change.
to the editor.
I did. She had to change her picture. She gonna send me that picture. I say, girl, these girls is coming with you. The only one being
They
like this.
showed in.
Like, what the deuce? With a piece
Yes,
of her boot
them
showing.
these. Let me tell you something. Let me say this: these women in this book is totally different from the women from the first book. I love their energy, their drive. They are so phenomenal, and I love it. And I want to thank each and individual, every woman that is a part of Created for Greatness Babes and Boots Edition. Thank you all for entrusting in my sister, seeing her vision, and stepping out on faith and telling your stories. Some of you may have been sitting on your stories for years, just like myself. And I am thankful that you all decided to take a leap of faith and really tell your stories. That's awesome. And
Yes.
I'm so proud and excited. But y'all
I
drive, man, it's
they
none.
yes, I said that. I said these ladies, y'all are so different. We should have had less in this book. This is the
Girl,
book
listen.
because
The last book they had somebody that took a picture. They was sitting in the kitchen taking a selfie and sent it in. But let me say, y'all ladies right here, baby, y'all came with it. Y'all made me step my game up because Keisha was like, "You can't sit there, but you." I said, "Okay, boo. Okay,
yes, girl. I say, Cammie, these ladies are coming with these photos, baby. These boots,
girl, for
somebody got these
real."
boots on with their personality. I say,
Okay,
you
I'm
over
like,
here with this
hold
little
on.
picture with your little boot showing this much of the
Girl,
boot.
but
I
it was
said,
like, and that
this
was
is what you're
another thing,
turning
like,
in.
just with me, the me having so much on my plate, and I couldn't even get the pictures in. Like, I'm like, Keisha, I can get it in, but girl, you was like, ooh, and then you reminded me, you was like, ooh, look at this picture, Cammie, look at this picture. What, girl? Are you serious? Okay, that's
So thank
okay.
y'all, cause y'all the one made. Thank y'all, ladies. Y'all the one made her step up her game and turn in another photo, and we get that photo shoot done. Cause I was like, baby, I don't know. I was like, this is like, what the deuce?
I said you wanted me to have my boots on. I had my boots in the bag.
This much of the boot showing and stuff. I'm like, it's time. Let me upgrade you.
I
But
got
she
it done
did it.
though.
I love each one of the like Cammie said, thank y'all so much because y'all really did bring the energy. Y'all came with y'all stories, y'all came with y'all books, y'all came with the interviews, the boots. Like y'all have so much energy. I cannot wait to this book launch because we will have a blast because each and every woman that's a part of this book is bringing it. Y'all bringing it. Y'all are doing some amazing things in your own personal life, y'all. I have a lot
I
of
love
y'all
it.
that's
I love it. These women are phenomenal. I'm going to sip to that right here.
baby, yes, they are. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I kept saying, God, me the women that just want to just dominate, not just say, hey, let me just write a story, but really want their story
Right.
to impact and change someone else's life.
Yes.
And that's what these ladies are doing. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
grateful. But yeah, one of my other questions is, what is a create step that you want to share with the audience? You know how we you know how the little create steps we have, probably fast, do a vision board. Kedra said, ignite her power, ignite your power. What is one that you have in the back of your chapter that you want to share with somebody that might be going through something that could
One of
help
the create steps that I
them?
chose was recognizing your gifts. As I spoke on before with me, why I chose my title is because my kids, they were my gifts, and I felt like they were gifted to me by God, and I feel that when you are gifted with something, you're going to cherish it and take really good care of your gifts. Even though I have became a mother at a young age, God chose me to be their mother. Therefore, I kept pushing and made sure that to cherish the beautiful gifts that were given to me.
I like that. So that is a good create step. Like that's just helping you guide you through something that you might need guidance. You might need somebody to help you, or you might be feeling like you not cherishing. So that is a good create step.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, my computer is freezing up. So we're gonna go over
Mm-hmm.
some of these comments, and then I have one more question for you.
Okay.
Okay. Show. Okay. Kyle says, "My baby."
Mm-hmm.
Jamila
Hey, baby.
Norman says, "Really love." Hey, Jamila.
Hey, Jamila.
Facebook user says, "Cammie, also known as Perseverance."
Hey.
Facebook user says, "Love you both." We love you too.
Love you
We're gonna figure out
too.
who y'all is. Candice Briscoe say, "LOL, Cammie Nicole face was priceless." Candice say, "Y'all are some prayer warriors. Y'all got this." Yes, ma'am.
It took a lot of prayer.
Girl, we gonna take the all out and everything.
Hmm.
Ooh, a lot.
I
Every
love you
morning. And
too,
that's what I want to share with
cousin.
somebody, y'all. That's why I love my beautiful cousin. I love you from Ruth. Ruth said, "Let me put my name because I ain't got time for this Facebook user." But Ruth, we love you so much, and like
We
you
love
said, thank you
you.
so much for loaning us Shamika. Okay, but we love you so much. But what Candace said
And
about the
always
prayer
supportive
warriors,
and want to
and
lend
that's
out a
one thing.
helping hand. Hmm.
Yes, that's Ruth. That is her. That's why she's so blessed because she's always looking out for others. And that's why God will continue watering and pouring into her because of her heart. So I love it. But I wanted to share that what Candace said about the prayer warriors. Y'all, this is something that what helped me start doing the live in the Facebook group. Me, my sister, and they the one pushed me. Me, my sister, my mom, and my dad would get on the prayer line every morning. We started that in 2020 when I had to go work in Florida on a COVID assignment. And every morning we would get on the line and we would pray together. We would read the word, we would pray together and everything. And that has been going on since. And then other people started joining and everything. And I was like, it's a blessing when you and your family say a family that prays together stays together. So when my daddy started going through all this, even though it looked like, and even though what the doctor said, I had to remind myself that you got seed in the ground. All those times when you was getting up early in the morning, and y'all was praying and reading the word together as a family, you were planting seeds of healing. All you got to do is just uproot that and receive the healing over his life, no matter what it looked like. So I love that about my family because we consistently did this every morning, Monday through Friday. So that's what it's about. A family that prays together stays together.
Yeah.
Somebody say good evening, ladies.
Hello.
Good. Hey, Shamika over here laughing. Candace.
Yes,
Yes,
Candace, we gotta
Candace.
be strong, Candy.
And Trelene.
Hey, boo.
Okay. And Trelene. Hey, my booze. Hey, and Trelene. Hey, cousin.
I love you
Candace
too, Candace.
says, I love Cammie Nicole. Ain't she so? You gotta know her to love her, cause baby, everybody know that attitude. But she is loving. She loving. She means good. That nose will get
Mhm.
up. Like, look at. Yes. Yes. Facebook user says, yes, Cammie, I love it. Release all of that stuff.
Yes, indeed.
Candace says that's a big step. I love it.
Yes, indeed.
Shamika says, that's right, cousin. That was your piece.
Mm-hmm.
What Kyle say 24/7? Kyle, what you talking about? You talking about me calling?
I was about to say he must be talking about
What
you.
else you talking about 24/7? You talking about me calling?
He must be talking about you
He got
calling.
jokes over there. He say 24/7. I probably do call 24/7 every minute on the hour.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna forget about what I want to tell else. Oh, let me call. I forgot to say this.
Answer.
Okay, he must be
Look, Shamika, she
talking about
it
me
will.
24/7 because Shamika talking about she will blow your phone up. Look, girl. Shamika say that's right. Elevate.
Elevate. Elevate. I should have played that song while I was sitting right here. Mm-hmm.
Shamika say Cammie
Because
with
you know
her
I was
wine.
sleeping
Maybe
a
she
while
over
ago,
here
though. I had to drink
wine
me some
tasting.
wine to wake up. I was ready for this interview on
Girl, yeah.
Sunday.
So, well, I'm sorry. I was traveling on Sunday. We was about to do it in
I
the
had my
airport. Then
makeup
that's when they
done.
was talking about.
Hmm?
So I want you to share with the audience something encouraging that you want to leave with somebody that probably feel like giving up, or they probably felt like they didn't have a story, or they felt like the trials and the tribulations was too big that they just couldn't handle it. I just want you to encourage somebody to keep pushing, just give them encouraging words.
I would say if you feel like you have a story, then you have a story. And you should definitely either write it, talk about it, whatever. Talk to somebody about it. If you feel like something has been bothering you, talk about it. I just go and get help if you need help. If you don't want to write, if you don't want to talk, just get help. Start your healing process because I let it affect me my entire life basically. I didn't recognize that I had a problem until the age of 38. And that really hindered my life, but I don't regret it. I don't regret it. Um,
Hold on, what happened to Cammy? Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. See, Cammie was dropping too many gems. She was dropping so many nuggets. How did she disappear? Let me see if she can get back on so she could. Oh, somebody was getting ready to be inspired, motivated by Cammie, and she just The enemy don't want us to be great. Cammie. Girl. But anyways, like she was saying, somebody might be until Cammie come back on because I love where she was going with this. I know somebody was gonna be inspired by her words. But like I want to say, somebody probably feel like they don't have a story. And like she was saying, you do have a story. We all have a story. We all have a purpose, an assignment. We all have something that God called us to do. So we just want to continue to encourage you to walk into your greatness, identify what your gifts and talents is, and just don't let nothing stop you, prevent you, or delay you from walking into your purpose. Y'all, the trials are going to come, the tribulations are going to come, the obstacles are going to come, the naysayers are going to come, the negativity is going to come. But your goal is to overlook those things and keep pushing into your greatness, your purpose, your assignment, and your calling. And as you do that, you will see your life just start to glow. Your life will start to elevate. Your life will start to just go off to another level because you made a decision to not give up in the midst of the storm. So I'm gonna let Cammie finish. I was like, girl,
Well,
Cammie, you were saying too much. You
girl,
were saying too much.
you said I was what?
Dropping so many gems.
Good step.
The enemy didn't want to let you be great.
Yeah, but I just wanted to encourage anyone, single mother, old, young, teenager, or whatever, just to never give up. I did it with 6 kids. I went to school, got my degrees. I worked a full-time job and still took care of my kids. And I kept pushing because I let them be the reason for my push. So I just want to encourage every woman, single, and get a good support system because support is very important because you can't do it alone. Nobody can do it alone. So I would say create a great support system, um, and do it because it's hard. And I thank God that it wasn't that hard for me because I had a great support system. So I just want to encourage anyone that is struggling with it because I talk to a lot of people these days that is single parents, and I just don't understand how you can't do it. And I did it with 6 kids. How you can't do it with one, baby? I'm like you be pushing the people. I'm about to push you because I did it, and I have zero understanding for not pushing into your greatness and moving forward because it's no way that you should be stagnant. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's too many gems being dropped on these calls. It's too much going on. Somebody's life is about to be impacted and changed once they listen to this message or they already tune in. I just know because it's too many interruptions. That's just like how life is. It's too many interruptions. It's like we either end this
Exactly.
call and say, hey, y'all, we done the internet trip and people jumping off the screen. Or you keep pushing. You keep speaking. Just like when Cammie Screen came out, I jumped on and continued doing, talking and motivating. That's just how you got to do with life. You're going to have interruptions. You're going to have setbacks. Y'all think me and Cammie was expecting this for us to have this with our dad and the news that we got and all of this? Our dad is 62 years old. 62. He's still young. But what we did is we kept on moving. We pushing each other. We motivating each other. We got this. We keep on walking in our purpose and still being there for our dad. So it's all about keep pushing, even when the interruptions come, even when the conflict come, even when the setbacks come. Who said life was gonna be perfect? But
Right.
God did say, He never say we wasn't gonna encounter trials, but He did say that we were gonna overcome them. So you have to just put it in your mindset to say, hey, I'm not giving up. Yeah, these
Right.
trials is hard. These obstacles are coming. But who is me to give up when Jesus never gave up? Okay? So I
Yep.
love it. Thank you so much, Cammie, for being on Brunching with Ashley Key. I really enjoyed our conversation. Sis,
Yay.
you are doing amazing things. I tell this all the time. We're going to keep pushing each other until we
Yep.
sitting on that island chilling, deuces, and just traveling without even working. Just traveling to have
Okay.
fun.
Okay. Make money and
So
I sleep.
yes, make money and
Wake
just
up,
lay there and
go to
land on the
sleep.
beach and just enjoying the beautiful water. But thank you so much for being on Brunching with Ashley Key. Thank you for just being a part of Bays and Boots and organization, helping me with my vision. Thank you for helping me with my business, exceptional healthcare staffing. And thank you for writing your story for the second time. And thank you for being you, for just being there whenever I do call. If you don't answer,
Well,
I'm going to
thank
call
you for
again.
being.
What?
I said thank you for being you and pushing me. We got this. We are a team.
Yes. No, you got that with them little fingers. I know you did.
Baby, you
But
gotta get
yes.
me off this line because girl, this wine is kicking in.
I could tell. You over there with them fingers.
Not even done. Like a boss.
But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all. Y'all need to tap in, connect with Cammie Nicole. She is doing some amazing things. Jump on her page, connect, follow her, connect with her. She's doing all kind of stuff. Cammie, like she said, she's doing notary and
Taxes,
accounting.
notary, business consulting,
Yeah, she do a lot.
trucking.
So she the one how I keep my business going with my payroll and everything because I'm all over the place. And if it wouldn't be for Cammie really just managing, it wouldn't be for Nicole just managing my payroll and everything and helping me out. I don't know what I do because I'm all over the place and doing a lot of amazing things. So thank you, Cammie, for being you. Thank y'all for tuning in to Brunching with Ashley Key. It's been amazing. This is our last author. Y'all stay tuned. The book is about to launch next month in April. And stay tuned because we have more interviews on other different platforms that each one of these authors will be on and just really just connecting and just pouring into the audience. This is amazing, y'all. This is Creative for Greatness, Bays and Boots edition book tour. So y'all not done with us. Like they say on that song, prepare to get sick of us. Because these ladies deserve it. They deserve everything that God is about to bless them with because they decided to say yes, even in the midst of the storm. So I'm grateful. We're about to go. Like I said, thank y'all for tuning in. Just watch everybody's page because they're going to be launching different other interviews. The book is about to launch. We're about to have a pre-book launch party, all kind of stuff. We got so much in store for the ladies. So y'all stay tuned, stay connected. Watch out for these Bays in Boots, because when that book released, y'all gonna see what I was talking about. That they came with those pictures. They ain't playing no games. They came with those pictures, and I said, "Oh, baby, this is how you rock it." Okay, this is branding right here, branding 101. They definitely branded themselves. So I'm proud of the women that God sent us. I just want to thank y'all again. So we're out. Thank you again for tuning in with Brunching with Ashley Key.
And
Y'all
Cammie.
have a great day.